Is it possible for TraderSpost to add a feature where a user is notified when there's like a race condition situation that might be happening if signals come in too close together, as opposed to them messaging in and then we tell them that it might be a race condition?
It's a really good idea, actually. We do
We
know.
actually, I was gonna say, we actually do have, like, if you send two signals at the exact same time for the same ticker and subscription, whichever one starts executing first will obtain a lock. And when the other one starts to execute, it'll see that the other trade has the lock, and it basically waits. So in theory, we could build something that whenever that logic happens, we kick off an alert. So it would be possible. Sorry to interrupt, Mike. What were you going to say?
No, that was a better technical solution than the one I had in my mind, which was to look at the timestamps. So looking for the lock and a collision on the symbol makes a ton of sense.
What I've seen is that so there's the people who try to send in a signal like within a second of each other, but then there are also circumstances where, let's say, they're trying to give it 30 seconds or something like that, but then the signal doesn't get sent from TradingView necessarily at the time that they expected. So if there was like a window of like if the signal came in within 30 seconds, okay, fine, your stuff went through, but maybe a warning that says, hey, but they came in pretty close together, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost wonder as you look through the history of the trades, if there's a way to group those together in some visual way so that you get a sense of, oh, these two came in and collided with each other.
We could definitely do that just on the UI and the surface level when we're rendering a list. We can look at the dates, and if there are two trades like next to each other that are within a certain amount of time,
Yep.
we could identify them in some way.